Grana Weepin' Bong, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things Transformers and Transformers action figure related. And today on my channel I'm coming back at you with some stuff and things I found from the four corners of the Tinterweb. I do this every single Tuesday and Saturday on this channel, so if you like the sound of that, why not think about giving me a like, a share and a subscribe, because it really does help me out.
And now the news. Don't touch that dial.
Kicking off today then in the UK with Kapow Toys, and do you want a discount on your order over this weekend or this week? Then use code SHOW5 and you can get 5% off your total order. Bargain. Speaking of bargains, Show Z currently has the X-Transbots controversial add-on kit for Menasor. A significant discount. The trailer's not discounted. I don't even know if it's in stock at the moment, but the add-on pack is at a discount. I still, on principle, am not buying this. Next up, heading over to the world of FUNBIE Studios, and we're getting a better look now at the whole kind of Coronation Plaza, as they're now calling it. So there's like the Cybertronian style floor now to go with the kind of ceremonial platform where he was going to get his crown put on him. And then we can also see that we have the Constructicons there with their trumpets as well. So yeah, pretty good. What a nice looking diorama, especially with just round the corner we know they're possibly going to be a Studio 86 take on Starscream as well. One of my most anticipated figures for this year is the Megatank. This thing looks absolutely awesome. I love the look on this tank. I think it's inspired by the tank basically from the Bumblebee movie, a little bit anyway, but he looks absolutely awesome. So highly detailed. We still haven't seen that face. That face is still blurred. He's still in witness protection, as a few people on Instagram, follow me there if you don't already. A few people have said that he's ashamed or in witness protection or in some kind of documentary where they're blurring out his face. But look at the detail on this dude. Absolutely killer looking tank. He's up for pre-order definitely on Show Z. That's where I'm getting mine from. He's available on a few other places as well. Gorgeous looking tank, and as I always say, it definitely looks like it reminds me of Metal Slug. That's it. Apparently also coming this month is gonna be the X-Transbots take on Springer. Apparently it's coming this month. Let me know if you're still hyped about this. Are you picking it up? For me, it's not gonna be something that I review until they fix the challenges, or until I see that they release something that isn't janky and falling apart on me. I'm not getting it. I want my lock finished. I want my lock sorted out before I pick up anything else. And yeah, it looks good, but yeah, I'll be interested to see what other reviewers say about this one. We have a few new pictures of the STS TMT, which is the kind of last night take on Optimus Prime. And if you want a last night Optimus Prime, this is a good looking last night Optimus Prime. I'm not hugely down with Bayverse type things, but he's got a nice looking shield and a big old sword. I think this is still just a prototype version, so obviously this will come fully painted, I believe, or it'll be a model kit. I'm not quite sure. Maybe you can help me out down in the comments if you know anything more about this company, but all looks pretty nice. Do you need a new Megatron from Beast Wars in your collection? If you do, then this bad boy does look pretty nice. This is the Toys Mage TM01, and this is their take on a Beast Wars Megatron, and it's pretty cool. I've not seen it transform yet, just some really nice looking pictures. Looks very nicely articulated, up for pre-order in various places at the moment. Looks nice. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Let me know if it transforms. I seriously can't find any pictures of it in an alt mode. Bumblebee, Bumblebee, wherefore art thou, Bumblebee? YOLOPARK sent out a little bit of a teaser for what their next project or their next product will be. And that's pretty cool because it's going to be a Bumblebee. YOLOPARK doing some really nice kind of model kit type things, really highly detailed. So it'll be interesting to see what their take on Bumblebee. We've seen their Shockwave, we've seen their Prime, and if you look in the background, it looks like there's going to be a multitude of figures that are coming soon from this team. Hasbro and THREEZERO have collaborated to make this. Yeah, so this is a very, very odd little product. There's apparently only going to be limited to 300 pieces worldwide, so this is very, very limited. I don't know about the Bumblebee one, but the Prime one is limited to 300 pieces, and it basically looks like a kid dressed up as a Transformer. I think they're ugly. I don't care if it's limited. Really, really ugly. Really ugly. Heading over to Newage then, and they are doing some awesome things in 2021 around the Legends scale figures, and these are their Seekers that are newly releasing. So you've got their take on Red Wing, you've got their take on a shattered glass. Sorry, I have to laugh every time I see this. It looks like it's been Joker-fied. And then we also have Starscream as well. Yeah, I mean, the shattered glass take here is, or Action Masters as well. Someone was telling me that this is also a take on the Action Masters. I can't take this thing seriously. Okay, I mean, I quite like bright figures, but it's just too much. There's too much going on this. The Starscream does look brilliant. I think this is a re-release of the Starscream though. We have had this take on Starscream from them before, and also the Red Wing that they're doing also comes with a cape and comes with a lot of the same accessories as Starscream does, so it's a little bit of a different take there. Very, very nice, nicely articulated. Like I say, Newage really are pushing the boat out at the moment. Some of the best figures that I've picked up this year, very, very good, and you can really see it when it comes down to the alt modes. Very, very nice alt modes. Everything's very smooth, everything sticks together very, very nicely. There's no big gaps, no changes, no issues. They look awesome when you put them on the stands there as well. The paint job here on the Starscream is just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful paint job. Love it. And then of course we get to this shattered glass Action Master take, and yeah, love that Joker. It does look like somebody went a bit mental in a paint factory. I don't get this look. I don't like it. I'd quite like if it was just red and purple, but the added green just kind of, and the gold head in the bot mode, I don't get that. I don't get it at all. Let me know your thoughts on these ones down in the comments. Did you get the original releases of these? What are they like? I don't own any of these. I'm tempted by the Red Wing, or even maybe the Starscream, but yeah, definitely not the shattered glass take. Moving over to something I am super, super excited for, but this may now have some issues as well, or certainly something I'm not as okay with. This is Newage's take on Devastator. So we can see Hook here. The figures look incredible by themselves. They're very, very nicely detailed, very, very nicely articulated, and they do transform into exactly what you'd want them to look. They look very, very cartoon accurate, and each one comes with a trumpet as well, which is really cool. Hook has a very, very nice shiny silver hook on the end, so I don't know if that's metal. They do add some die cast into their figures, so I don't know if that is the case here, if that's what they've done. Long haul here looking really, really, really good. Very show accurate. Not much of a backpack, and we'll go into probably why in a second, but all in all, he looks very, very nice. The wheels, I do think, look a little bit off on the alt mode, but over the whole of this figure, I think he does look very, very good. Nice articulation. I like the way that everything sits on there, and again, he always has his trumpet as well. A lot better paint applications on these ones than some of the other ones that we saw earlier, and I don't know if they come with any of these Energon cubes, but that would be cool if they also came with Energon cubes. I've certainly not seen that in any of the packs. Each one of these does come in a twin pack, so Mixmaster does come with Scrapper here, so you'll get both of these together, which is very nice. Mixmaster looks very, very good. Love those kind of dual wheels sitting on his arms. Mixmaster is one of my favorite figures from the Devastator line anyway. I love the way that he looks in his bot and his alt mode with his awesome purple mixer tank area. I think it's very, very, very cool. Highly posable. Again, you know, Scrapper here looking really, really good as well. The dump truck bit kind of rising up. I like the way that that looks on this figure, and you can see that they're holding some really, really, really cool poses as well. Newage, you know, they do use diecast in some of these figures, like I've said before, so it does tend to hold together quite well. Certainly the Galvatron that I've had and all this does look great from them. They also showed a little bit more pictures of them kind of from the photo shoot type affair, and then also we got a picture of the combined mode Devastator together, and Devastator looks incredible. We got a video the other week showing how well it all holds together, but he does look very, very, very nice. Now you can see he's super posable, and it does look like we're speaking about with the alloy hinges. He seems to have metal hinges in him, and he has his sunglasses as well, where you can kind of remove the sunglasses, hide them in the top part of his head, and bring it out. This is how he looks next to their take on STARSCREAMS, so you can see the proportions are really, really good. He's going to look beautiful on anybody's shelf, and again showing off that what I believe will be metal hinges in the arms to give it really good stability. Really nice posability. The greens and the purples here look really good, very, very stand out. I'd love to know if he can actually do a karate kick, because I've never found a combiner that can do a karate kick, so that will be very interesting for me to see. He can do his superhero pose, he can point out to the horizon as well, and we can see the two different looks that you can get on the head. I'll definitely go for the sunglasses look, 100%. That's me all day long. Love Devastator with his big old sunglasses down, and you can see him picking up their take on Cliff Jumper. So all together you get a fantastic set, and they did release as well a video from, I think it's the Tokyo toy show that's going on, and this has to be the jankiest turntable I've ever seen in my life. It's just very, very funny. They just showed off how posable he is, how much articulation that you can get here. They do show that he has light up head, so this is something we spoke about before. We saw that maybe he has a light up head, and now that has now been confirmed that the light shows up in both modes on the head. He also has a light up gun, which is very, very nice. I always like it when they put these little things in, and you can see even when he holds his gun, I don't like it sometimes when combiners, you give them a big weapon or something with a big weapon, and they can't hold that weapon. It goes up and down. You can see here that he can. He also has really strong knees. This is what leads me to believe that there is metal in those knees, and you can really see that stand out. I like the fact that when you move the arms, you get that nice metal joint that kind of sticks out as well. I think what they're tapping on here, yeah, they're showing us where all the die cast is now on this figure, so we can see move the hip skirts, and you can get a right knee bend up there. You can do some really high kicks on that one, so that's pretty nice as well. All in all, extremely nice. I am very, very excited for this figure. His posability looks great, and they do love to pick him up and shake him, give him a quick rattle. It's like them jibber jabbers. Do you remember jibber jabbers from back in the day? But there's a reason why you can pick this dude up, shake him, give him that jibber jabber, and that's because it's a frame. So it doesn't hold together the way that your classic combiners do. So they just kind of sit in on this frame. If you remember the way that a lot of people did the Menasor, they must have learned from that Menasor, and they've done a similar thing here. Now, I don't know how I feel about this. It does give a very good look to the finished combiner, but Are they combining in the same way? It's not the same way that I would think about the combiner. I mean, you can get away with it with Menasor because the trailer can combine to create the frame, if you like, that everything sits in. But Devastator doesn't have that. I feel like I should go really hard on them for this, but when I look at the figure, it looks beautiful. I'm very, very torn. I'm 100% I'm disappointed, but I guess my question is this cheating? If all third-party companies and Hasbro started doing this with their next release on Devastator, or their next release on Defensor, or the Combaticons, whichever one it was, would we say that they're cheating? Let me know your thoughts on this one down in the comments, because I truly am torn, because it does add to the finished product. Devastators are all over the show, and Magic Square showed off their Devastator as well, not to be outdone, and I hope this isn't the finished. I don't think it is. I think there will be more paint added to this, but yeah, I can see why I'm not going for this one. Even in the greens and the purples don't look as deep as they do on the Newage one, which is why I won't be picking up the Magic Square one. And if we put them next to each other, I know it's not the finished product, but yeah, I can't see those greens getting any deeper, because that's kind of the look for Magic Square. They kind of have this almost marshmallow kind of look to their figures that just don't do it for me. Heading over to the world of Hasbro then, and we are going to get a Red Alert in Kingdom, but Red Alert is going to be a Walgreens exclusive. And also MGO showed off the RODIMUS Prime on his channel and showed that he's the same size as a leader class Optimus Prime with the trailer. So again, you know, I'm so glad I've not pre-ordered this vehicle, because I really do think that he should have been leader class. I'd have had less problems with him if he was leader class, but commander class and that price point, and it's just the same size as your leader class Optimus Prime. Nah, mate, nah. Also, just to leave you with, I saw this doing the rounds on the internet over the last couple of days. Somebody had taken the time, and sorry I can't give you credit because this was showed by so many different people. I'd love to be able to give you credit. If you was you, please let me know down in the comments and I'll be able to give you credit. But they showed off all the Transformers logos from all the years, and we are living in the time of the most boring Transformers logo going, right? Look at all the other Transformers logos. Look how cool they used to be. Look how minimal effort Hasbro has put into the new logo for Transformers. Boring. I hope at the end of Kingdom, I think my biggest hope now is that we get a better Transformers logo. So that's everything from me on this Transformers Tuesday. Thank you all very much for checking out my content, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on everything down in the comments, because I love engaging with you guys down there. This channel has just gone past 2.93 subscribers. We are well on the way to being a 3K vector. Maybe we'll make it there this week. Maybe it'll be the week after, but I'm sure it'll be sometime soon, and we will do it as always together. As always, if you're new around here, think about giving me a like, a share, and a subscribe, because it really does help me out, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright guys, in a bit, peace!